left-wing media folks, I know you've got a hell of a zinger that you'd like to hit conservatives with. And that is, hey guys, look at how Trump is trying to condition aid for a state that didn't vote for him. Can you imagine what would happen? I mean, imagine if Joe Biden had done that. Imagine if a Democrat had done that to you guys. What would you think about that? I know you think that's a zinger. As I've seen from many of your videos recently, you still don't get it. I mean, it's 25 and it's like you guys are living in 2017. Listen, the reason why that's not a zinger is because in their minds, that's what's been happening, right? That's what they've been told. That the Democrats don't give them aid and they're playing all kinds of partisan games and whatever. And they believe it, right? They've been sold a bill of goods. But regardless, they believe what they've been told by the savages and parasites in right-wing media. So you trying to make an example of like, well, what is Joe Biden? They're like, wait, man, they're already doing that. Right? So it's only fair that they, you guys have it done to you as well. Now, you could have a zinger in saying just because the Democrats are doing it doesn't make it okay for Trump to do it. And if you had morality and some kind of ethics, you would be against Trump doing the same thing that the Democrats do. I mean, they don't, but regardless, that's if we are if we're to accept what they believe to be true, then there's still that issue, even if you believe that. Again, that doesn't explain why Trump is doing it. However, unfortunately, we live in a very savage country, right? So millions of Americans in this country are perfectly okay with other Americans suffering who are not part of their tribe. So you don't get that zinger either. You don't get the zinger of like, hey man, it's wrong, it doesn't matter who does it. No, most won't care. Most will be like, whatever, man, let them suffer. They're not in my tribe, right? So I don't think you have any zingers right now. At least I haven't seen them. I can't think of any. But, if you guys want to win, I think you need to at least know the stakes. You got to know what you're up against. And I just don't feel like you guys get it, man. Even after the election losses, like this podcast and stuff. So now we're going to have, instead of one Brian Terrell Cohen, we're going to have more. Now Destiny and Pawning Politics and David Pakman, all of them are going to go to the Brian Terrell Cohen route. You're going to do all these softball interviews with the Democrats, make the Democrats feel real comfortable. So if they ever get back in power again, they're going to just, drag their feet and little crumbs here and there, right? And then people are going to get frustrated. Republicans are going to, again, leverage this to get people angry and look at it, and we're going to fix everything. And then you're going to have another lunatic. And maybe the next lunatic is not so much a lunatic, but definitely a savage. So imagine Trump with a brain and maybe half the age. Imagine the damage that person could do. Look at what Trump is doing. Like a black hole, he's sucking in the centrists. And now some of the liberals are getting kind of, well, let's see. Can you imagine what could be done with a savage Republican who has a brain and is an adult? It's going to be donezo for you guys if you guys don't wake the fuck up.